All right, this is Big Hot with Big Hot Reviews, and this is my honest review of the Alex Hormozi $100 million series. So I've got $100 million offers, $100 million money models, and $100 million leads. Now, I've read each of them. Personally, I'm going to be honest, I think $100 million money models is my favorite because it shows how to build generational wealth, like wealth outside of what your initial offers are. But I will say, the first two, which starts with $100 million offers and then $100 million leads, you need to have this foundational basis in order to even understand what Alex is talking about in that final book. Because you need to at least build the money to begin with and build your vehicle, which is your active income. So build your active income up in order to then get to the $100 million money models to put the money in the right spots, right? So this, I learned how to build an offer. I have my very own dog leash that I created, so it really helped me with my physical products. I will say, if you are a entrepreneur who does service-based industries, either it's local or nationwide services, this is probably more catered to you, right? You want to. He works with services. And remember, Alex was someone who owned gyms, which is like a service industry, right? We're providing a service, they're coming in, and so on. Whereas leads shows you how to get the leads. Now, for me as a product developer and product inventor, leads was a little bit better for me because with an offer, it's harder to create an offer specifically for, physical products. But leads, this can be used for anything. Used for physical products, businesses that provide services, local businesses. And then if you're a marketer, I think this is a huge book. Even if you don't have your own business, watching this and learning from this is one of the best things you can do. And then finally, once you're building your business, you've made $1 million, money models is the next thing. Again, you could read them all before you make $1 million, but you need to have capital in order to actually do anything with this. This tells you where to put the money, where to send it, real estate. Here we're going to build into this. We're going to acquire this company. We're going to do this to make more money. This is the scale book. Money models, I think it was more like $100 million scaling ability, right? But he tells you why he chose that title. But I think all of them have great information. As an entrepreneur, myself, I think it's great. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you're wanting to know what value you're going to get. And just by watching him and listening to him, you can understand that there's a lot of value there. And I can tell you personally, there's a great amount of value in all three of these books. I would definitely buy them if you are a young and hungry entrepreneur.